So yeah, we can talk about why my finger's all crooked.
Yeah. Let's talk about this.
Here, do you want to explain it from your perspective, and then I can fill in the blanks? Because you went to sleep for a while. And...
So, Halloween 2011.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. I used to live downtown with a couple of my gals, and we had some people over. Everybody dressed up. I didn't, because I didn't care. But everybody was chilling at my house, and then I said, I'm going to bed. And then Vincent, and then everybody... Vincent, you're like, we're going somewhere. I don't know. You take it over because I'm not. I'll take over from when.
We went to a party. I can take the names out, but it was me, Pedro, and David.
I don't think you have to take the names out.
Well, I'll take them out anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, just because you don't want people to know that.
Pedro
crashed his car when he was drunk.
So there's a reason why that happened, though. So,
I haven't heard this part.
So we went to this party. I can't remember what her name was. I think it was Sandra Bullock. Girl that like Clive Owen dated for a little bit. Sandra Bullock. Yeah, I think Pedro Pascal had.
I think they were making out a little bit.
We're at this party. This girl is there. He likes the girl, and she wasn't like talking to him anymore. So she starts talking to another guy at the party. Main guy gets jealous. Let's leave. I'm like, all right, well, I'm pretty hammered. And David Harbour is also pretty hammered.
And you guys look like idiots.
And it's Halloween, so we're dressed up in like the craziest shit. Like, I think David is dressed up as a smiley face. Yep. Like, he's literally wearing like a yellow
you just a Ninja Turtle?
Smiley face onesie. No, I was like I just like put on random clothes that you had. Like, I think somebody had like a fake wig. So I was just like dressed up weird. I was like in drag, I think. I don't know. I don't think Pedro dressed up as anything, but David looked crazy because somebody painted his face. I don't know if it was you or Sammy or somebody.
That
Pedro
was the smiley face, or maybe
no, it was David Harbour.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe Pedro Pascal might have just done something like easy like that.
Yeah,
David was definitely because I remember after the
David looked like an idiot.
After the accident, he was crying and all his makeup was running. So this is what happened. I'm walking you through it from my perspective. So we're driving back. We leave the party. David Harbour is sitting in the front seat. Pedro driving. I'm right behind. I'm right behind David Harbour. Right behind the passenger. I gotta take this off. This is fucking with my wrist. She gave me this slap bracelet. Here, let me slap it on your wrist. So. She gave me that to wear earlier, and it's just like I keep fucking with it. There you go. Perfect.
Sick.
So we leave the party because. I'm Pedro.
Sad.
Well, I don't know if that's why we left. I think it was late. I mean, it was like 3 in the morning. It was like a regular time to leave a party.
Yeah.
And we were coming back to your house, which wasn't very far.
Yeah.
It's like maybe a 5-minute drive from where we were.
You just had to like go around Hampton Park.
Yeah, so we're driving through Hampton Park. David is giving Pedro a bunch of shit about this girl. He's like fucking with him so hard. Like
David just cares like, that much though. It's like he's like.
But he was doing it like to like. But like in a funny way. He's like,
oh,
she's never gonna like, dude. What are you even like worried about? Like, dude, you're an idiot. Like, blah blah blah. And so, Pedro Pascal driving looks over at David and goes, "Hey man, shut the fuck up!" and runs directly into like a giant oak tree. And I see it. I kind of like see it coming because I'm like. Whatever, I'm sitting in the back seat and I look up and I was about to be like, yo guys, like shut the fuck up, like to tell them like stop arguing.
Yeah.
And I see it's like, oh fuck, we're about to hit that tree. And I'm sitting like kind of like this with my knees above like on the back of the seat. So I'm like, ah! So I brace myself a little bit and I put my hand in front of my head and my head goes like this and then my hand gets caught between my head and the seat in front of me and just shatters this whole bone right here and this bone.
Okay, and I'm going to take over right here.
Is like
this is where I'm taking over. So I'm sound asleep in my bed. Out like a light.
4 in the morning.
4 in the morning, apparently.
At the time I think I got back. Or no, it might have been, let's say 3:30.
It was 3:32 in the morning. And I'm just sleeping, and then all of a sudden, Casia? I wake up. What? Casia, I broke my hand. We were in a car accident. I yelled from my bed. I was like, go away. I was like, what do you want me to do? So I like go and open the door, and Vincent's just standing there, and he's just like, you were wearing something weird. I remember.
Yeah. I just don't remember like what I was going for.
Just, like,
it was just weird
hand,
clothes.
and he was like,
Pedro Pascal
crashed the car, and we hit a tree, and I broke my hand. And I was like, and I'm pretty sure I closed the door.
Yeah, you didn't want anything to do with it.
I was just like, I'm not dealing with this right now.
Uh-uh.
In my head, because I was like still halfway asleep. I think I remember being like, if you can talk, it's not bad.
Yeah. You're like, just get out of here.
Get out of here, man.
I don't remember. I don't think I had. I mean, obviously, I was too drunk to drive. That's why I didn't drive from the party back to your house. So yeah, then I didn't leave. I just like sat on your porch with like I was like, I need ice, because at that point it was like it had been like 30 minutes and like it started to hurt. Like you don't feel anything when you break a bone. You're like, oh, that's weird. Yeah. Like that looks weird. And then so yeah, I just put ice on it. I went to the hospital like the next morning at like 7 a.m. Called my dad at like 4:30. I was like, I broke my hand. So that's how straight my pinky.
I've never been so like callous towards a person in pain before.
Well, I didn't. I was like.
But also it didn't seem serious to me either.
I was probably pretty upset at you at the time, but I was also like, just help me, someone help. Because like I don't think I can get in. I don't think I could get into your house. Like I think all the doors were locked.
No, bitch, you were at my bedroom door.
Oh yeah, well we all skated back from. We rode our skateboards back from this.
From the crash site.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think I felt like I didn't care because I thought that it wasn't like real. Like I just couldn't like comprehend what was going on.
Yeah, right. Because it was like the middle of the night.
And then in Vincent's head, he's like, "Fuck Kasia, bitch, write her off."